Yo, yo, it's JSF. So everybody in this game should be designed like Molina. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. I believe that if in this game, every character, right, their moveset design, how their moves are, if they took the same approach that they took with Molina with every other character, this game would be way better. And I'm gonna explain what that means. But first, I want to talk about Molina as a character. I'm not gonna go through absolutely everything, but I want to show why I love the way that she was designed for things that are positive and that are technically negative, right? So, first of all, her jab is 8 frames. I think this should be 7 frames, but whatever, it's not a huge deal. Her down 1 is 7 frames. The range is not terrible, you know what I mean? You know, down 3, down 4. She's got a low pokes or whatever. She's got a good down 2. It does what a down 2 needs to do. You know, the hitbox of the move kind of protects her hurt box. It's not like Baraka's or Jade's or Shao Kahn's really ridiculous, but it's a good down 2. It's not shitty, right? She also has, what am I talking about? So she has a sweep, right? Which is a low, which is very safe, right? Her sweep is safe on block, right? So she has like a regular ghetto 50-50, right? Have you, not even a 50-50, a mix-up. If you want to give a character like a mix-up, like a random, not random, but just like a regular, not gonna do a combo mix-up, she has an overhead, right? I can do this overhead, I can do this low. The low is fast, the overhead's not. It's not like Scorpion's, like, it's 25 frames. I know his got buffed to 22, but hers is very reactable, right? The animation is pretty, like, specific. Her leaping in the air with her arms up, and you only get hit at the very end of this. So, like, it's like, yeah, she has an overhead that's safe. Yeah, low, that's safe, but it's very balanced. She's not, like, mixing you like Sub-Zero, right? And she cannot combo off this. Obviously, it's a sweep, and then this is just an overhead, right? And she has other lows and overheads, but we'll get to that, right? One thing I want to talk about with Molina that's, I think, really important. So 309, right? That's 31% damage, right? 31% is really good damage. I think that's very, very solid damage in this game. And if I break away, look, she's clearly at advantage. If I break right after the ball roll, she's clearly at advantage, right? If I break here, if I break there, she still gets the down 2 off. So she gets what she wants to do anyway. Now, there is a point late in the combo that I can do the breakaway and punish her, but at that point, it's like you've already done 28, you know, maybe 29% of damage, like already, right? 29%. I've already taken the brunt of the damage. Like, the combo's already done. And honestly, if that was gonna be an issue, her command grab is not only a combo ender. So in this situation, armor break. And if I enhance that, not only did it do 34%, right? Not only did it do that much damage, if I enhance that, it's her armor breaker. Well, it broke the armor, but if I enhance it, it's a crushing blow is what I mean to say, right? So another thing Molina has is an at-will crushing blow. You know, back 114. What I mean by that is a crushing blow she can do at will whenever she wants to do it. As long as the combo is going to be 7 hits or more, you just end it in this, and as you can see, I just got 35% off of that. Every character that has a crushing blow like this, it's very useful and very good. We see it all the time. Sub-Zero has one, Scorpion has one, Katana has one. It's just another tool that's really good to have that they don't give to every character. So she has a 10 frame button to theoretically stop you from mashing. You know, they fix pokes, which is great. Well, pokes are hit advantage of pokes. I'm not gonna say it fixed pokes. They fixed the hit advantage of pokes. So if I land a down 1, it now sets up my, like, say I'm in range where this will whiff, right? I'm like here or something, or I'm like here, right? Well, this will whiff. Down 1 will reach, and then once down 1 reaches, I can jail into a 15 frame button. I can jail into an 18 frame button. There ain't much you can do because down 1 is plus 13. It's plus 13. That's gonna come out 2 frames when you can, after you can move. That's gonna come out 5 frames after you can move. No matter what you're doing, you're gonna get hit, right? Unless you're blocking. So she can set up her offense like, you know, pretty well, right? I totally lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah, breakaway is not, it doesn't kill her, right? She's got solid zoning or whatever if you don't have low side. Another thing that's really good is her air moves are separate moves. Like even her air teleport is a totally separate move than her regular teleport. So it isn't like how Scorpion can just teleport everywhere all the time. If he wants to have that, like, and just be able to do that in the air no matter what, he has to pay for it with a move slot. Or like, just like Noob Saibot has to, right? But he doesn't. You know, that's just another thing that I think should be addressed. Like, she has a teleport, but it starts up in 21 frames, and at the beginning of the startup, she can still be hit out of it, right? So like, let's say you see how she got hit out of her teleport? And I mean, every character with a teleport can be hit out of their teleport, but her animation makes it so she's a sitting fucking duck before she goes into the teleport, right? Not to mention, you see what I'm doing, mashing R1? You cannot enhance this on block. You can't do it. It's not like Scorpion's teleport where I do it, then I might enhance it. No, if I block, and this move is mid, but if you block this move, she is dead to rights, minus 23. I always say moves like this should be minus 30, but minus 23 is close, right? And you can't enhance it on block. Same with ball roll. If I do ball roll, minus 25. Like, say I do a block string, right? Ball roll, minus 26, right? Granted, if I'm back here, probably a little bit different, right? But guess what? Minus 24. Like, you are always unsafe. You cannot enhance this on block. It has to land, and then you can enhance it. And then another reason that's good, one reason that's good for her is if let's say we'll put the AI to breakaway fast, right? Say I land ball roll. You see how I pressed R1 twice, but I didn't get the enhance? So he did a fast breakaway, so I didn't lose meter. So I don't have to hit confirm to do my enhance, right? I don't have to say, oh, the ball roll hit. Now I can enhance it. Like if in the situation where you do like a back 3 ball roll, right? Say you do back 3 ball roll, you know? Back 3 ball roll, I'm mashing. And then I'm out of the move. Like no matter how many times I press R1, it won't come out. So you don't get like the EX move when they broke away and now you're mid animation and they can punish you. Like she doesn't have that. Like I said, she has it at the end of the combo if you end with that, but you don't even have to do that. Like after you get the down 2, like you can just go for the command grab or 4-1 command grab, like, or just end the combo with the down 2. Like, and you need a little bit of execution to even get the damage. So if you're like a Jade player who picked up Molina who can't do a combo to save your life, hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Let me turn on breakaway. All you're gonna get is that 25%. But as someone who can execute the full combo, I'm gonna get that 31. I think that's fair. Like the easy combo will get you 25%. If you can land the harder quote unquote combo, and it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to do, but online, you know, you get more. Like you see me get hit. Ball roll does not consistently go under high projectiles, but it has some startup and it's very unsafe on block. So this is not a move you can just throw out like crazy. Like when I was first playing Molina, I never did the teleport. I would play 10, 20 matches and not use the teleport once because it's that unsafe. Ball roll I would use, but and in this game, ball roll doesn't even consistently like you see me get hit. Ball roll does not consistently go under high projectiles. Yeah, so it's not like you can just, if you're getting zoned, you can just, I'm a teleport, or I'm a ball roll, or I'm a ball roll. You can get hit out of those options, right? So while she has these options, or if somebody just try to run away, zone and not think, yeah, you can hit them with a teleport for sure. But if you get reckless and you do this, or you get reckless and you do this, you die. The reason I like this so much is because you have to think about these options. These are strong options in neutral. I mean, and they get you out of neutral. but they're very, very unsafe. And there is no mind game to them on block. There is no gimmick to them. They are what they are. Whereas other characters like Jade's Shadow Kick, you can do her Shadow Kick, or you might enhance it at the end. If they try to punish, they'll get punished for trying to punish you for doing an unsafe move, which I think is incredibly fucking stupid. Sorry. I think that should never exist in the game. Or you do something unsafe, and I know it's unsafe, and I try to punish you, but you EX it, now I get punished. Like, that's reward. That's like punishing me for having knowledge and trying to do what I should do, right? Then it becomes, oh, I need to see if he has meter. Oh, well, is he gonna yet? No, like that doesn't exist with this character, right? And the thing is, she still has the tools to succeed. Like her down 3, down 4, you know, they're very plus on hit. You know, they're not, look, on block, they're -6, -8, -7. Like they're what they should be on block, what they should be on hit. You know, she's got good movement. You know, she's got a 10 frame mid, like I said, a 9 frame high that's 0 on block, and I think this is very fair because it is a hide. If you make the read and duck, hey, you made the read and duck. But if you're wrong, I can go into my mid and kill you, right? You know, her jab string is solid. Like, she has the tools to be a good character, and for those who don't know, her throw, crush, and blow requirement, Rambo has this too, triggers after not jumping or being knocked down for 10 seconds. You know how you get that? And no Molina player is ever gonna hit it. But you know how you get this? By not being a fucking maniac. By playing neutral. Maybe zoning. Maybe ducking up. Maybe just ducking under fireballs. Maybe blocking, right? Maybe doing shit. Maybe not doing a random ball roll. Maybe not doing a random teleport. Or jumping in every chance you get. Like, that crushing blow requirement I really like, because it encourages you to play neutral. To do things, like, or to be winning. Right? Or to be winning, like be playing offense. But if you're too offensive, you're going to get cracked and you're going to get hit. And now that crush and blow is gone, right? And Molina has good strike throw mix. Like her back one is -3 on block. This is 0 on block. Like she has good throw game, right? I just think that like if a lot of characters or every character, right? Like, because instead we have characters like Kano's Kano Ball, right? It's hella minus, but hey, he can EX it. His air Kano Ball, he can EX it, and if you stand block it and get hit by the second hit, he's pretty much safe for jumping in the air and flying at you, which is nonsense. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't understand it. Like, these new characters came out hella bugged. They still didn't fix the majority of the cast, but they designed this character really well. I gotta give it to him. Mileena is designed really well. You know, like she's got a low starter, right? You can go straight into ball roll, but it's unsafe. But the low starter is not a stagger. -10, you know, could be -11. Like, it's not safe, right? But you can go into the second hit of the string, which is another low, right? No flawless block yet, right? It's safe if you go into that, but on hit, you don't get shit off of it, right? So it's a safe low starter, right? She doesn't have an overhead starter, but remember, she has this, right? So, like, she has mix-ups, but they're not 50-50s. They're not crazy, right? And she has an overhead off of this string if you have her, I believe it's playtime equipped, so you can, like, do this and go into an overhead, right? And obviously, that's not a mix-up. Once you see this, you know an overhead's coming, unless you have, like, low side equipped, so you can do this into low side, but it's unsafe, right? Like, there's cost and benefit to Molina. There's a give and a take. It feels like when they, like I said this when I first saw Molina, during the Kombat cast, you can go back and rewatch it. I said, she seems balanced. But at the time, I didn't know if it was good or bad because I couldn't see her frame data. I couldn't play with her myself. I couldn't see her moves that weren't in variations. But yeah, like after playing her for a little bit, I think she's good. Like, that's an overhead. That's a low. Her sweep, obviously. This is another overhead. This is a very low-level mix-up. But, like, that's the thing, though. Like, if a character's going to have, like, hey, an overhead and a low, and like, it should be, you know, what is it, 7%? Yeah, 7%, 8%. It shouldn't do 35% for a mix-up. Like, that shouldn't, unless it's like a strike throw mix or something, right? For, like, a overhead low mix-up, you know? But yeah, I don't want to ramble too long. I just really think that they should have took this approach with every other character. Why is Jade the way she is? Why is Kano the way he is? Sub-Zero. Why are so many characters Scorpion? Why are so many characters like that when y'all obviously know how to not do that shit? Like, the way they design Mileena doesn't have gimmicks. It doesn't really seem like it. She might have like 1-1 into grab, like 1-1 into grab is a gimmick, right? Because they'll grab, like, it's a tick throw, right? It's a gimmick, sure, 100%. But at the same time, if you know that they have that move and they might do it, just jump. You know what I mean? Or duck. Because that's the thing, right? Like, it's a grab, right? It's a grab. You know what I mean? Like, it's a grab. Like, take your crushing blow and go. And then the worst case scenario... Hold on 1 second. The worst case scenario? Okay, cool. You get knocked down. You get knocked down. What's the problem? You know what I mean? So, like, the cost for her is she lands a throw that does 10% that you can enhance. The risk for her is you down to crushing blow and kill her for it. So, like, it's like they just thought about balance when they designed this character, which is so crazy because they didn't do this with any other character in the game. Kotal Khan has a mid command grab. He has the most health in the game. He can regenerate his health. He can make himself buff and do more damage. All this stupid ass shit. He has the most range in the game. Like, he has no weaknesses, right? What's his weakness? That he doesn't have a 10 frame mid. Like, he has a 10 frame down 4. And it jails into his unblockable, which means it combos. Like, it's just crazy to think that, like, they designed all these characters in such a stupid way when the answer is in the game. Granted, she's a new character. She's a brand new character, right? But I'm just shocked that they designed Mileena so well. I gotta give them props on this. The game still sucks. It still has a lot of stupid ass shit in it. It's still bugged and I'm not buying those damn movie skins. But they designed Mileena really well. And if they took this approach with the rest of the game, I think this would be a much better game. Like, they wouldn't even need to nerf breakaway if you wouldn't be able to punish me from breakaway until you did it, like, if I went for the extras, right? Like, I can do a 27% combo without breakaway being a thing. But if I go for that extra 4%, you can break away and punish me. I would be okay with that. I would be totally fine with that. Where, like, if I do a combo, you're gonna take at least 25% no matter what. But if I try to go for more damage than that, if you want to break away, you can kill me for it. I would be okay with that. I don't think it's great, but I would be able to live with that because you're saying, hey, you want to go for the gold? You want to go for the extra damage? I can break out of it. But yeah, I just think, you know, Molina's done really well. Like, it's a lot, right? And, like, the thing is, like, there's this thing, right? Let me turn flaws back off. Into the overhead, right? It's unsafe. So now you got to go into this, which puts you -8 at point blank range, right? Like, if you do just this, sure, that's -7, but you don't get anything off of it unless you commit to something. Once you commit to this, you're unsafe. So now you got to commit to the full string, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have a gap. Yeah, and there's no gap in it, but it's -8 at point blank range. Every single character in the game with a 7 frame jab can punish this. Now, it's hard for them to punish it because it's not designed to be something that's super unsafe. It's hard for them to punish it, but it's possible for them to punish it if they have the execution, right? And that's as close as you can get to being safe, or you can go into EX Fireball and be safe. You can spin the cash to be safe, and you cannot duck that. For anyone wondering, she is not spawned. She is not spawned. You can't just duck it. Once you, that's an overhead. Once you block the overhead, if I let go of block and duck, I get clapped. So she doesn't have the spawn issue where they block the block string and then they duck the fireball and then they punish him, right? Even though people don't even know that that's a thing with spawn, but they tell me he's good. Anyway, just another thing to point out, right? She can always do a block string into EX size and be safe on block and reset neutral, basically. But it costs her meter to do it, right? It's like, I'm so flabbergasted by this. And I was thinking about this for a little while, but I was like, yeah, this is really a thing. Like, Mileena is the perfect character. Not perfect, but, like, in terms of designing a character to have strong tools, but to make them balanced as well, it's Mileena. And it's crazy, man. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm sure there's probably some other examples, but I think I got the point across. And this video is mad long anyway. Sorry about that. But anyway, subscribe if y'all like the content. That helps out a lot. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one. I'm outie. JSF. Peace.